Welcome to the Explanation Pro. Today I'm going to explain the war drama film, Title in Darkness. Spoiler ahead, watch out and take care. The movie begins and we see the city Lviv of western Ukraine. We see German soldiers are everywhere. This is the time of Second World War and the Nazis have captured the entire place. Here we see a man named Leopold Socha. He and his friend are stealing things from someone's place when the people who live there arrives. A Jewish family stays here and at that time every other Jewish family are facing this type of thefts. A little boy then takes a gun and aims it at Leopold. He even shoots him but the gun is empty. Leopold slaps the boy and he and his friend escapes from there and goes to his home. His wife asks him why he is so late. He replies her that a sewer was blocked so he was fixing it. He is actually a sewer worker, he knows all the sewers of that town and their ways. His wife then tells him that if he doesn't bring fruits for their daughter she will not get better. He says then that when he was at his daughter's age he didn't even knew what was an orange. His wife tells him that at her age he was living on a footpath. He has always faced poverty. Next day he and his friend are hiding the stolen goods behind a wall under a sewer. Both of them then hear some noise. When they get there they see that some Jewish men are escaping through the sewer. One of them gives Leopold his watch and tells him it is imported and he can get $500 if he sells it. He then tells them that if they give this information to the German officers then he will get more than that. So if they want to keep this a secret then they have to give him more $500 along with the watch. The man agrees and tells him he will get more money and climbs up the sewer. When Leopold climbs up he sees that he is inside a home. He then tells the man that he knows the sewer very well and if they try to hide in the sewer they will never be safe. He then advises the man that he knows a place where they will be safe and if he shows him the place he has to give him $500 every day. Leopold's friend then takes him to a corner and tells him that they should not do anything like this because if the German officers come to know then they will kill him and his friend. They are actually Polish. Here the Jewish group is planning to kill Leopold and his friend as it is the time of war and no one will know. But some of them disagrees to the plan. Then they give Leopold some money and tells him that the rest of the money will be given to them later when they will need them. He then asks him where can they find him. He says he will find them eventually and leaves the house through the sewer. Leopold and his friend are now going out of the sewer and hears loud noises coming from the outside. There we see German officers are hitting the Jews like animals. Now we see a place where there are many Jews who are trying to escape with their family through the sewer underground. Leopold arrives there and helps all the Jews and takes them to a safer place. He then comes out and sees that many Jewish people are already been killed. The German officers then sees him and asks him what he is doing there. One of the officer is his friend, he also asks him the same question. He replies that he is a sewer worker and a sewer was blocked so he was fixing it. They let them go. At night he goes to the place with his friend where the Jews are. He brings food for them. He then tells all the Jews that he can only save 10 people, not more than that. After requesting him he says he can only save 11 people. Then he takes those 11 people to a different place. This place is much safer than the previous one. When he comes home he sees that his German friend who is an officer has come to his house. He then tells him that they doubt that there are Jewish people hiding into the sewers and he says that for every Jew there is a money price of $500. And as he knows all the ways down there, the officer is asking for his help. Then he goes to the sewers with the officer and then they reach the place where there are those 11 Jews hiding. There is a passage which they have to cross and while crossing that a mouse gets under the officer's foot. So Leopold says that he will go and see. When he goes close to the Jews he sees they are all there. He then lies to the officer that there is no one. They gets out of there. At night when he was dining with his family and his friend tells his wife that they are helping some Jews. Now his wife also knows about this and she gets angry as it is dangerous and she doesn't knew about this before. Next day Leopold and his friend are having their lunch in a restaurant when the officer comes to them again and tells him, that day they were not able to catch any Jews under the sewer but today they found out about them and they have killed each one them. He then tells him that he has a doubt that someone is helping them. They come out of the restaurant and his friend tells him that he cannot help him anymore. So Leopold goes to the sewer again and he finds out many dead bodies but he notices one thing that they are those people whom he couldn't save earlier. Then he goes to those 11 Jews and they are still alive but they have no money left. Among them a rich man says that when the Germans attacked them he hid many of his costly jewelry at a graveyard. He goes there to find the jewelries and gives it to his wife. His wife is not so satisfied as she knows that this work is dangerous. He then gives the jewelries back to the man and tells him he can't help them any longer as this will cause him and his family harm. One of the Jews then attacks him as he thinks he will go out and tell everything to the Germans. The other Jews tells him that Leopold will not do anything like that otherwise he would never risk to come here. They let him go. Now they are all by themselves. They are thirsty and hungry. And eventually they get ill. One day one of them gets out and a German officer sees him. Just when he is about to kill the man, Leopold comes there and distracts the officer, and then he and the Jewish man kills the officer, and then they both goes to the pipe of the sewer. He sees two girls on his way and he asks them why are they here. They are lost, so he takes them back to the Jews. These girls are that man's daughters who gave him jewelries. Leopold asks him does he still have the jewelries and takes the jewelries from him. He goes out and sells the jewelry and buys food for them. The seller tells him that someone has killed an officer, so the Germans are killing whoever they are suspecting, and among them one person was his friend. Then an officer goes to the sewer and sees all the Jews there. When he is coming out to inform others about this, Leopold sees him, and then he goes inside the sewer and takes the Jews to other place. They have to cross a narrow pipe, and while crossing a woman gets stuck. When she gets out, she tells Leopold that she is pregnant. After some days the woman gives birth to a baby. Leopold and his wife comes to a conclusion that they will adopt the baby. But the baby didn't survive as the surrounding is not very hygienic for the baby. Now it's been months they are stuck there and things are getting worse. Among them a little girl gets sick. She stops talking or smiling. She is very depressed. Leopold takes her with him. He opens the lid of a sewer and asks her to peek through it. He tells her to take a deep breath in the open air. They notice a dog there. It is a time when a dog is free but humans are not. Then the rich Jew tells Leopold that he has no money left to give him. Leopard asks him that does everyone knows about it. So he replies that no one knows. He then gives the rich man $1 and tells him to give it back to him in front of everyone, and he must not tell anyone about this. He doesn't want anyone to think, and he is doing a favor. Time is fleeing, and one day it starts to rain heavily. And the sewers are getting filled with water. Leopold gets scared and he goes out in rain to save them. On the way he sees that German officers are putting dynamite inside that particular hole which connects to the sewer where the Jews are. The officers tell him that after some day the Russians will come from this way and they want their tanks to get blast. Leopold worriedly tells the officers that down there, gas lines are attached, and if it blasts then the houses nearby will blast as well. The officer tells him that they will go down and check whether there is any gas pipe or not, and they send Leopold's friend with him who is the officer. They both goes to the sewer and he shows the officer a pipe and tells him this is the gas pipe. He then tells the officer that he has left some tools and he will go and grab them when suddenly they both sees utensils floating everywhere. His friend understands that he was lying to him and he has rescued the Jews. The officer aims his gun at him, but Leopold somehow gets away. Now we see the Jews are stuck somewhere where the water level is till their neck and they can die anytime. Leopold tries to reach there but couldn't. When the water level goes down after some time, he sees that his friend who is the officer is dead. He drowned and he died. He then goes to the Jews and sees all of them are alive. He tells them he will get them fresh clothes and goes out from there. When he comes home he sees that his wife and his daughter has left him. This makes him sad. Next morning his wife comes back to him because she loves him. Now we see the Jews are in the sewer when they hear announcements. They understand that the Russians have arrived and the Germans have left. One of them comes near the lid of the sewer and sees a hand is reaching them. This hand is none other than Leopold's. He takes them out of there. It's been 14 months they were hiding there, and when they comes out, Leopold's wife offers them food. Like this we will see Leopold's humanity, his sensible behavior and his kind nature made him help the Jews. In the end we will know that during the year 1946, on the 12th of May, a Russian truck loses its control, and while trying to save his daughter from the truck, Leopold dies. The Jews whom he saved earlier, among them there was a girl named Christina Scheger who became ill and depressed and whom Leopold helped. She became a writer by profession. She wrote a book named The Girl in the Green Sweater, and wrote about her experience that she had during those 14 months. This film is made with the reference of the book. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe my channel for more videos like this. See you in the next video.